Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said, we're going to be clearing through to the Senpou Temple now. So again, good idea to get a bird's eye view just to make sure you haven't missed anything. Here you can see there's a monk down here. Go ahead and stealth kill him. Go around the back way and kill his partner. You don't need to sneak along the wall. I was just doing that. Don't think that you have to like sneak along walls in order to stealth in this game. You don't. And any more items? Alright, so the bridge here is broken, so we're going to have to find another way around. So we're going to use the cliffs on the other side. Let me get up top, make sure we're good. Alright, so we definitely don't want to engage these spinning guys, so go ahead and hop down in the bushes. Make your way across. And we're going to come up on these guys. Going to stealth kill this one. Make sure you're not seen by the guy up there. Grapple up. And there's an item here, so we are going to grab this. It's a good sugar. And boom, we're gone. Okay, just leave that guy alone. It's not worth the trouble to try to fight those guys, and there's no good way of dealing with them without the divine abduction. Alright, so now we have to kind of progress this area. Very important in this area to double check all of your available paths, because there is a merchant around here and he is very easy to miss. So we're going to try to avoid missing anything like that. There's the merchant down there, so we have to get there by jumping onto this platform. Oh. Ceramic shard. And
Here to purchase an offering. Another one. There you find the departed. You'll find the memorial mob. There'll be none to mourn. Go ahead.
alright, so this guy's selling permissions, which is a fruit. It's going to help you regain your posture and make you it's going to basically act like a pellet for your posture. So it's very strong. He also sells the 5-colored rice, which is used by shinobi as landmarks intended to spread on the ground in recognizable patterns. The white gourd is blessed with fertility, and resting at a sculptor's idol will replenish it. This is not edible though. So this is basically going to be marking paths to kind of show you where you've been. And then he offers a bunch of, sugars and whatnot, which is expected, especially in the temple. So we'll go ahead and buy up all the sugar. Buy up the permissions. Those are going to be important later on. And we'll buy the scrap magnetite too, so use a heavy coin purse. They were 300 a piece. This is 500. So we should have enough. Boom. Alright, so all we gotta do is come back and get the coin purses. Alright, so we don't want to head back down there, because this is the starting area that we came from. You can see where all the monks are on patrol and stuff. So right above them is where the merchant is. Go ahead and head back the way we came. Alright, so a couple of things to look out for in this area. Make sure I didn't miss anything up here. Go ahead and take the path here. Now these assassin dudes, again, you can just use your loaded axe to help deal with them. Boom. One smack on the head with the axe is generally enough to take care of them. But watch out, they will poison you just like they did to me. And they'll try to do this grab attack. So if you get poisoned, just go ahead and go to your inventory and use the items that we've picked up throughout the game just to break the poison. So contact medicine, or antidote powder, there we go. So that clears your poison status. And we got some scrap iron. Some more sugar. Now you can also take these guys out using stealth. You're going to want to basically, instead of grappling up, you're going to come back around this way. Again, you can see all the statues of Buddha. They're kind of discarded, showing you that these people have stopped following the way of the Buddha. But if you grapple up here, jump across this way, and then come through here, you can go stealth that guy. You're going to look directly up. This will bring you behind these two. And you can jump up, shimmy along this path, and send this guy for a free fall. So you can stealth through here, but it's not a huge deal if you don't. Get the spirit emblems, make sure there's no grappling points. Okay. Alright, so there is a grapple point over there that you can swing to. But we're going to check up here first. Alright, so this is how you progress the area. Jumping up here is the next level of the Senpou Temple. So we're going to go back down, because this is how you complete that mini side quest. So go ahead and head down. This is kind of tricky, so you might not make it every time. And then just be ready to grab when you do that grapple. Nice heavy coin purse. And again, be ready to grapple or grab after the grapple. A lot of hidden areas in this game. Very important that you kind of pay attention. Watch out for the geckos that fall behind you. Again, with geckos, you can just jump in the air and it'll give you a death blow instantly. Alright, so we're going to use the walls here. Just keep double jumping. Boom. Alright, so there's the white pinwheel. Small white pinwheel made of white paper found below a cliff at Mount Congo. Perhaps it was carried by the wind. It is simply a single pure white pinwheel. Only the child is right here. Alright, so the white pinwheel is one of the items that we can give to Kotaro, I think his name is. And that is going to allow us to, you know, reunite him with his friends that he was looking for, which is the good ending for him. It does mean, however, that you will not be able to fully upgrade that late game merchant. But, I mean, if you're a decent person, that's not a huge deal. And this is the area we've been to before, very early in the game, and I said that we would make our way back. If you remember when I was telling you guys about the the ways to make the game harder. This is where you're going to come and get the demon bell. But this door was locked previously because you weren't supposed to be able to progress from there. So they give you access to the demon bell, but they don't give you access to this, which is the monkey booze, alcohol created by dew pooled in a hollow tree. We've already looked at it. And a heavy coin purse. Basically, those items, the monkey booze and whatnot, are going to be very good for progressing some of the storylines with some of the NPCs. So we're going to head back down. And now you have like a shortcut by going to where we progressed for the demon bell. You're going to be able to come back here and take advantage of... Oh, come on. These grappling points are kind of a pain in the ass. And death, of course. Alright, so the good thing about opening that door is we can just fast travel back to the demon bell. Die more to freaking grappling points in this game than I die to enemies. Deal with the geckos again. Alright, so we're trying to get back up there. I'm trying to remember the path back to... Might just be worth... Yeah, let's just go ahead and get back. Can we... No, we can't grab. So we got to get over here. That's where the red and white pinwheel is. You can see all the red and white pinwheels on it. We'll just head back to... Shigodu. Alright. Continue grappling. We're just going to skip these guys because they are super annoying. Alright, so we're going to be facing another mini-boss up here. He's not the toughest boss in the world, but it's going to wrap up a story that we kind of started earlier in the game. So here's all the red and white pinwheels, all the statues of Buddha, and they're all children. This will make more sense later on. So a red and white pinwheel, the red and white pinwheel simply spin. Everyone is right here. So... Again, kind of a sad story, but all these represent the children that have been experimented on in order to try to replicate Kuro's immortality. So, unfortunate set of circumstances that kind of led to that. And when we get through here, we're going to be facing the Armored Knight. So the Armored Knight is a pretty simple boss. Basically, we're just going to want to make sure that we are deflecting his sword attacks. He's a big burly guy, so... The way we kill him is kind of different.
For the sake of
Alright. I keep missing for some reason. But yeah, you're just going to keep applying pressure on him. There we go. So basically, you're going to want to bring him over here when he's almost dead. And it's more about positioning. I know it looks like it's a hard fight, but it's not. I'm just trying to make sure he's positioned well. Come on. Come on. So if you don't kick him off the platform, he just keeps doing this. So get him positioned where you need him. Alright, this should be it right here. There we go. Yeah, so the fight's not hard, it's just about keeping him in the spot that you need him. And then you hear in the beginning of the fight, he talked about, "This is for my son." And then after we took care of him, you hear him yell, "Robert." You remember in the beginning of the game when we picked up the firecrackers, it was actually called Robert's Firecrackers. And the storyline behind those was that he was taking his sick son to Ashina, or to Japan, in order to try to extend his life. So he brought his son here in order to try to heal him and make him live longer, and he was kidnapped here at the temple. So he was going around trying to look for him. So that's why he looks like a traditional knight. He's from the West. So sad story there. This is the Breath of Nature Shadow. Recovers posture. Yeah, we already have this, so, but you can unlock that by killing the Armored Knight. And here's the next statue. That fight's annoying because it took me a long time to realize what I was doing wrong. He kept coming back to life, and then I got it by accident, but he's hard to keep in one spot. Alright, we'll go ahead and acquire skill, see if we can pick up this last. So we need one more skill point, then we'll be good to go on that, but we do have enough prayer beads to do our thing. Only those who have mastered the Ashina blade may step foot inside the castle dojo. Ishin will often stop by unannounced just to keep the students on their toes. The prayer beads have a little bit of backstory and stuff to them. They're pretty cool. We'll go ahead and rest. Alright, so kind of a big area here. You can see there's a lot to clear and quite a lot of enemies. So we'll go ahead and get started. Hopefully we can get through by the end of this episode and be heading to the next big area on a fresh episode. So some dogs. Nothing too big to be concerned about. Pretty easy to deal with. Let's make sure there's nothing on the ground level that I gotta pick up. Alright, so you can see there's some water down there, but we do want to get to the rooftop. So back up the stairs we go. And we'll pick up this item. We'll go ahead and head into the water real quick. Get our carp. That's one. This one got away. No big deal. Another prayer bead. This one's easy to miss, so make sure you're checking all the time in the water. But you can see all the statues of Buddha have been discarded into this pond. Kind of a sign that the monks here have completely abandoned their allegiance to Buddha. And there's the other carp. Boom. Alright, so we got our carp scales and we got our prayer bead. That's really what we were here for. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Let me grapple. There we go. Alright, so we're a little bit farther into the area that I wanted to be. So we're going to go ahead and clear these guys out and start heading back. These guys throw a little magic, so it can be annoying to fight them along with... Well, it's not really magic, it's more like fireballs, but go ahead and clear out as much of this as possible. And then if we get overwhelmed, we'll just break and hide away. This guy still hasn't seen us. Boom. And now we'll deal with these guys. Individually, they're easy to deal with, but if you get caught up fighting the other guys alongside of them, they can be a pain in the ass. So make sure you clear out the enemies in order of precedence and just keep moving to avoid those ones. Another dog. Another dog. And again, more and more tied up people and more statues of Buddha, and then random monkeys. The monkeys are going to continue to be a thing, so get used to them. Like I said, they're not a threat unless they have a sword. More monkeys. The monkey part of it has them being here hasn't really ever made sense to me, but it does play into the infested part of the story. You're gonna notice that even the monkeys can become infested. So we'll try to get this monkey to come up on its own. Go ahead and give him the itchy mungy. I feel like I can never parry these guys. They kill him in the most brutal way though. Jesus. Alright, so some good items here. Bunch of balloons. And the best part about Senpou Temple is that this is where they produce the sugars, so it has a ton of sugars for you to just pick up. Now we're on the other side of that bridge where we first came from. You can see the ninja dude, but now we don't have to deal with him. Spirit balloon. Again, farming in this game is kind of a necessity if you are looking to unlock everything, so don't think that I'm just not using these. I just use them off the screen so you guys don't have to deal with it. And I believe there is... Okay, so you can't get up there, that's fine. Anything down here? Yep, there we go. Make sure. Another balloon. Alright, cool. So, alright, we made it through. Yeah, we pretty much made it through the area. Now we're going to start progressing the top of the buildings and stuff. So, let me grapple up and we'll get to a good stop point. Alright, so this is as good of a stop point as any. We'll go ahead and grapple up here in the next episode and push through the temple. See you guys there.